Hi lovely souls, and welcome back to Moonlight and Minds, your calm corner of YouTube for tarot, guidance and intuitive messages. So Spirit has called me to do this reading for you today because they have a message for you. So today's reading is all about your message from Spirit. This is a collective reading, so trust that the guidance coming through is what you're meant to hear right now. Spirit is always speaking, sometimes through signs, sometimes through intuition. Today we'll see what messages are being sent your way. And please remember, this is a general reading, so take what resonates and gently let the rest go. So what I'm going to do is pick out 3 cards to give us a reading today. Spirit, we welcome you in. What message do you have for the collective today? What message do you have for our lovely collective, Spirit? Okay, the Chariot. So we're moving forward with something. There's a victory. The Ace of Swords. Okay, clarity again, a new beginning there. And what else do we want to tell the lovely collective? Okay, that one wanted to come. And we've got the 4 of Pentacles. Okay, so this could be security, perhaps hanging on to something. So thank you, Spirit. Let's have a look further at the cards we've got here today. So let's have a look further at these cards. Okay. So the Chariot, first of all. So the first message is coming to you through this card, okay? This card is about taking the reins, moving forward and claiming your power. So Spirit is saying here, even if things feel uncertain at the moment, you're strong enough to steer your life in the direction you want to go, okay? Momentum is building through this card because it's moving forward, okay? And it's time to trust your drive. So trust yourself that you can move forward from whatever situation might be bothering you or worrying you or concerning you at the moment, okay? Then we've got the Ace of Swords. So this is about clarity, truth and breakthrough, okay? So Spirit showing us something new, that a new understanding or a fresh perspective is coming to you. So where there might have been confusion or fog, the Ace of Swords is bringing sharpness and insight to you, okay? Spirit wants you to know that you should trust the ideas and truths that are surfacing now because they're divinely guided, okay? And then we've got the 4 of Pentacles. So like I said, this card can speak of holding on tightly to something, whether that's money or security or even to old fears, okay? Spirit saying here, don't let scarcity or fear keep you stuck, okay? You are safe, you're supported, and you don't need to grip so tightly to something, okay? Because when you loosen your hold, you make space for growth and blessings to flow in. So far in our reading, Spirit is telling us you're moving forward, truth and clarity are arriving, and it's safe to release your grip on fear. So you can move forward, okay? The universe is guiding you into a new chapter where your confidence and insight will carry you further than holding back ever could. So what we'll do now, we'll pull some clarifiers. We'll pull some clarifiers from a different deck. Okay. Spirit, could we please have a clarifier for this message? And can we firstly have a clarifier for the Chariot card, please? Can we have a clarifier for the Chariot? Okay, it's the Hanged Man, but in the reverse. Okay, so the Hanged Man is looking up this time. So this tells me that you're no longer in limbo, okay? Because when this card is turned upright, it means that we're in limbo. We're looking at things with a new perspective. But this is telling me you've already got that new perspective, and you know where you're going, and you're ready to move forward, okay? You know you need to move forward, okay? Spirit, can we clarify the Ace of Swords, please? Can we clarify the Ace of Swords for this beautiful collective? And we want that one. And that is the Knight of Wands. Great, lovely. Creativity here. A positive outlook. Okay. And can we have a clarifier? Can we please have a clarifier for the Four of Pentacles, Spirit? A clarifier for the Four of Pentacles, please. And that's the Tower. Okay, so this shows us that there is an ending. There's an ending to this holding on to something, okay? You're not going to be holding on to this thing anymore. Okay, so let's look a little bit deeper at this reading and the message that Spirit wants you to hear today. So the first message for you is through the Chariot, and this is clarified by the Hanged Man in the reverse, okay? The Chariot is about momentum and willpower, and with the Hanged Man reverse, Spirit saying the waiting period is over, where you may have felt stuck, paused or uncertain. Now you can take that movement, okay? Spirit wants you to reclaim your power and take action. No more delays, okay? And then with the Ace of Swords clarified by this Knight of Wands, we see truth and passion combining. So Spirit is giving you clarity, insight and breakthroughs. And the Knight of Wands is urging you to move on them boldly. Okay, so this is not just about knowing the truth, but about acting on it with courage and energy. So Spirit is saying, when clarity comes, don't hesitate, trust your instincts and move with confidence. And finally, the Four of Pentacles is here, clarified by the Tower. Spirit is showing that holding on too tightly, whether to money, security or old patterns, can cause things to break. The Tower comes to shake loose what you no longer need, so that stronger foundations can then be built, okay? So Spirit's saying, if you don't let go willingly, the universe may step in to clear the path for you, okay? Trust that what falls away now is clearing the space for growth, okay? So Spirit's message here is quite clear. It's a time of movement, truth and release, okay? Delays are ending, clarity is arriving, and it's safe to let go of what no longer serves you. So if you're in a job that you aren't getting on very well in or don't like anymore, it's time to move on, okay? If you're in a relationship that doesn't serve you any longer, then it might be time to look at that again and perhaps move on, okay? If there's something creative you want to do, then take those reins and do it, you know. You might be fearful, or if I go on a creative avenue, do something creative, that I might, you know, not have the money and I won't have the security. But you know what? This is all meant to be, okay? Trust this guidance that is coming through and know that Spirit is steering you forward, even if it means quite a sudden change here, okay? Okay, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take a Sacred Soul Timing card. Because this is talking about moving forward, let's get a bit of a clearer insight about when you may be moving forward, okay? The feeling I get from these cards is that this is imminent, but let's get a clarifier on the timing of this, please. Spirit, can we have clarity on the timing? And we want this one. Many factors, okay. Timing is fragile, complex and multifaceted. Now delicate precision and clarity. Okay. Okay, so from this message, Spirit isn't going to give you a time frame, okay? But Spirit is reminding you that everything unfolding right now has its own rhythm and timing. You might find that this is happening for you now because it hasn't given us a month or a date or anything. It's just given this, there's many factors, so there's lots of things involved in this, okay? So what I'll say is you may feel ready to charge ahead now, okay? And the pieces are being aligned for you behind the scenes, okay? Trust that the clarity you're receiving is arriving right on time, okay? And even sudden changes are part of a precise plan here to move you to where you're meant to be, because I strongly feel that maybe you're not on the right path, whether that's with a career, a person, a situation in your life. You're not quite on the right path, but the universe is coming in and the universe is going to put you on the right path, okay? So trust in the universe. Trust the timing, trust the clarity, and trust what's being moved or released now is guiding you towards alignment and purpose, okay? So this message from Spirit is pretty straightforward, really, okay? Trust the timing, okay? So if things are happening now, they're happening now, okay? And it's meant to be. Don't question, don't second guess. What's meant to be is meant to be, I would say, right now, okay? Embrace the clarity. Know that even sudden shifts now are guiding you exactly where you need to be, okay? So that is the message for you from Spirit today. Hope you enjoyed that, and if it resonated with you, please let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you and I'd love to talk further about this with you, okay? And if you liked this reading, remember to like, subscribe and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss another reading. Light and love as always. See you in the next one.